Best 10 City Building Games on Steam. Hello and welcome to MoGame channel. As Steam continues to become the gravitational hub for online gamers everywhere in 2023, it's worth keeping a pulse on which games continue to top the popularity charts. In terms of city building simulation games, many fresh, genre-pushing titles have risen to rival such all-time beloved classic titans as The Sims, Civilization, and others, giving plenty of options for every type of metropolitan visionary. From tropical jungles and medieval ruins to urban landscapes and distant planets and galaxies far beyond, the most impressive city building games on Steam feature excellent gameplay and unforgettable environments at once, allowing unlimited options to create the most jaw-dropping worlds on record. Here are the best city building games on Steam. So, enjoy the video.
For it is hope that makes us grow.
Number 10. Northgard. Northgard is a real-time strategy game based on Norse mythology in which you control a clan of Vikings vying for the control of a mysterious newfound continent. While Game of Thrones Winter is Coming is a decent recommendation, those who want the fully immersive medieval Viking experience ought to try Northgard, a beautifully rendered and highly acclaimed real-time strategy game built around Norse mythology that prioritizes city building as a way to fortify an army, control an army, and protect the settlements at all costs. Boasting a 9 of 10 Steam rating for its engaging RTS mechanics, gorgeous graphics, and balance of strategy and simulation gameplay, many favorably compare the game to The Settlers for the way it challenges players to work together in multiplayer teams and for its high replay value. Alas, the game has been criticized for its dull one-note story, leaving much to be desired on the narrative level. Its early access started on February 22, 2017, and the game was officially released March 7, 2018. Number 9. Anno 1800. Anno 1800 is a city-building real-time strategy video game, developed by Blue Byte and published by Ubisoft. For gamers who always wished they could be a trailblazing architect during the Industrial Revolution, Anno 1800 is the place to be. The acclaimed RTS sim game tasks players with growing their company empire by bartering, farming, and moving from rural outposts to sprawling metropolitan landscapes bustling with economic opportunity. Unlike its contemporary rivals, Anno 1800 forces players to invent and innovate with the limited resources of the industrial age, ultimately erecting a tourist-attracting cityscape replete with investors, rival builders, newspaper circulation, and more. Hailed for its addictive gameplay loop, historical intrigue, and unique period-based challenges. Anno 1800 launched on April 16, 2019. Number 8. Tropico 6. Tropico 6 is a construction, management and political simulation game in the Tropico series, developed by Limbic Entertainment, published by Calypso Media, and announced at E3 2017. The most recent installment in the mega-popular franchise, Tropico 6 currently boasts a 9/10 Steam rating, with many echoing how big, bold, beautiful, and highly replayable the city-building sim is. Players work tirelessly to mount a thriving island utopia as a peaceful politician or an oppressive tyrant ruling its citizens, adding socio-political intrigue to the story most feel is an improvement to the previous iteration. With new gameplay elements such as building bridges, managing archipelagos, using transportation to bolster infrastructure, and stealing landmarks from rival architects, Tropico 6 also tasks players with dealing with the consequences of political elections directly relating to how effectively their city has been constructed. While the stakes have been raised dramatically, Tropico 6 hasn't the emotional heft of the more consequential city builders on Steam. Originally intended for a 2018 release, Tropico 6 was released on Microsoft Windows, macOS and Linux in March 2019, and for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One in September 2019.
For life! Viva Tropico!
Number 7. Concrete Jungle. Concrete Jungle is an indie strategy video game developed and published by British studio Coalpowered Games. For those who favor using card decks to build cities, Concrete Jungle is hard to beat. Players act as city planners who place buildings using cards in the deck while new ones are earned as the game advances. The unique deck-building city planner sim has drawn stellar Steam ratings for its addictive, lightning-quick rounds of play and extremely navigable interface for experts and beginners alike. Also praised for its fresh characters, engaging story, and for being a clear upgrade over its predecessor Megacity, Concrete Jungle separates itself through its unique puzzle-like approach that challenges players to plan first, build second, and strategically maintain their cityscape for long-term success. While Concrete Jungle is a wonderful blend of different genres, it's best reserved for deck-building enthusiasts and cerebral puzzle solvers rather than straight-up city builders. The game was released in September 2015 on Microsoft Windows and OS X, and in September 2016 for iOS. The game is the successor to Megacity.
Together we can probably make a difference. Welcome to the Concrete Jungle.
Number 6. SimCity 4 Deluxe Edition. SimCity 4 is a city-building simulation computer game developed by Maxis, a subsidiary of Electronic Arts. It's hard to compile a city-building litany without including the almighty Sims franchise, the industry leader for quite some time. And while SimCity 5 is not available on Steam, the next best option includes its ultra-popular predecessor. The SimCity 4 Deluxe Edition includes the best-selling SimCity 4 and the awesome Rush Hour expansion pack, which expands its world-building reach to include farming towns, bedroom communes, high-tech commercial pavilions, and more. Boasting a 9 of 10 Steam rating and 84 Metascore, SimCity 4 is recommended by countless Steam curators for its intricate detail, innovative gameplay, stunning graphics, heartening nostalgic appeal, and for withstanding the test of time as the most definitive and comprehensive city-building franchise in history. Without the architectural blueprint of SimCity, there'd be no cottage industry of city-building games to speak of. The game was released on January 14, 2003. It is the fourth major installment in the SimCity series. SimCity 4 has a single expansion pack called Rush Hour which adds features to the game. Number 5. Frostpunk. Frostpunk is a city-building survival video game developed and published by 11-bit studios. When it comes to the most acclaimed society survival city builder available on Steam, Frostpunk is often cited as the best in class. Fusing distinct steampunk video game elements, the game is set in a frigid Arctic outpost where players must build a city around a giant heating source to keep the citizens safe. Morally fraught, highly immersive, and featuring life or death stakes, Frostpunk transcends various genres to become an unforgettable whole. With a current 84 Metascore and 9 of 10 Steam rating, Frostpunk forces players to consider ethical quandaries to ensure the survival of an entire society, including delicately appeasing workers and citizens to keep the city thriving. More than just a simple aesthetic building exercise, Frostpunk is an intelligent and cerebrally challenging game that ensures that each difficult decision has dramatic consequences. The game was initially released for Microsoft Windows in April 2018. But was later made available for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One in October 2019, and macOS in February 2021. Number 4. Cities, Skylines. Cities, Skylines is a 2015 city-building game developed by Colossal Order and published by Paradox Interactive. Much like SimCity 4, Cities, Skylines is an entertaining simulation game that tasks players with the simple goal of creating a dream city from scratch. However, most favor it over the classic city builder for its size and scope, intricate details, endless customizations, and the importance of laying a sound infrastructure for long-term economic success. Whether clearing the roadways and sewer systems or erecting gaudy new tourist attractions, Cities, Skylines does everything right that SimCity got wrong 2 years earlier. As a result of its overwhelming popularity, Cities, Skyline is currently the fourth most played city builder on Steam, with over 20,000 players consistently playing the game at any given time and a peak performance of 60,386 players at one time. With a 9 out of 10 Steam rating and 85 Metascore to boot, Cities Skylines towers above the competition indeed. The game was first released for the Windows, macOS, and Linux operating systems in March 2015, with ports to the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 game consoles being released in 2017, for the Nintendo Switch in September 2018, and for Google Stadia in May 2022, developed by Tantalus Media. Number 3. Age of Empires 2, Definitive Edition. Age of Empires 2, Definitive Edition is a 2019 real-time strategy video game developed by Forgotten Empires and published by Xbox Game Studios. It is a remaster of the 1999 game Age of Empires 2, The Age of Kings. Considered the best in franchise history, Age of Empires 2, Definitive Edition is currently the third most played city builder on Steam. The excellent medieval video game includes a remastered version of the original RTS game with all new graphics, music, and UI and comes with 3 new campaigns and 4 new civilizations, making it ideal for repeat or new players who want to build the most epic cities over 1,000 years of human history in 200 hours of playable content. With a new multiplayer co-op mode, Battle Royale game mode, and incredible AI pathfinding, Age of Empires 2 is a reminder of how far ahead of its time the original was and how much gaming has evolved for the better over the next 25 years. Whether playing alone or bonding with parents, Age of Empires 2 has mass appeal for the whole family. The game was released for Windows on November 14, 2019. Number 2. RimWorld. RimWorld is an indie top-down construction and management simulation video game by Montreal-based developer Ludian Studios, originally called Eclipse Colony. RimWorld is a universally beloved sci-fi colony simulator that focuses on top-down management gameplay and boasts hundreds of hours of alterable story-based playthroughs thanks to its intelligent AI storyteller, leading to nary a dull moment. Players begin with a shipwrecked crew of 3. With an all-time peak of 60,789 players at one time, RimWorld is currently the second most played city builder on Steam. Between its massive platform popularity, 10 of 10 Steam rating, and 87 Metascore, RimWorld is easily one of the most dominant city builders around thanks to its endless hours of content, diverse biome builds, jungle, desert, tundra, beach, etc., an array of crafting materials, the detailed responsibility of microcontrolling every part of a survivor's personality from their mood to their desires. It was initially released as a Kickstarter crowdfunding project in early access for Microsoft Windows, macOS, and Linux in November 2013, and was officially released on October 17, 2018.
This is our colony.
Number 1. Civilization 6. Sid Meier's Civilization 6 is a turn-based strategy 4X video game developed by Firaxis Games, published by 2K Games, and distributed by Take-Two Interactive. With roughly 50,000 players at any given time, Civilization 6 is by far the most popular city builder played on Steam. Its popularity is matched by its critical acclaim, 9 of 10 Steam rating and 87 Metascore, fusing essential architectural knowledge with immersive history lessons from which any real-life city planner would derive immense value. Best of all, it only costs $5.99. The latest iteration of the award-winning franchise continues to improve its 4X turn-based gameplay system to function perfectly on PC or consoles, allowing players to build entire planets from small tribes over a rewarding process of development that takes time, thoughtful strategy, and long game planning to achieve. The latest entry into the Civilization series, it was released on Microsoft Windows and macOS in October 2016, with later ports for Linux in February 2017, iOS in December 2017, Nintendo Switch in November 2018, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One in November 2019, and Android in 2020.
Jeans and listening to your pop music as America cruises towards a cultural victory. Are you ready to take up the limelight of the silver screen? How will you lead America to victory in Sid Meier's Civilization 6?
So, those are some best 10 city building games on Steam. We hope this video is useful for you. If there are additional games that you find interesting to play, please add them in the comments column below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like and turn on the bell so you can be notified when we upload a new video. See you on the next video.